This is Haris Sultan, and today's video is funny but depressing at the same time. Funny because it tells you how stupid people in general can be, but then it's depressing at the same time because we live in the 21st century and then people still don't use their common sense. People still let their conspiratorial imagination run wild instead of just thinking about it. So what am I talking about? But before we go further, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And if you would like to support me, then you can be my patron by going to patreon.com/Haris Sultan. Or you can just buy me a coffee, Sometimes I do need more than one coffee a day, so it does get a bit out of hand. So anyway, let's talk about the video. So this Muslim guy, and in general, most religious people do behave that way. We know Christians who see Jesus on toast. We see Muslims who see Muhammad or Allah on goats. I did not say that on purpose. I really did not drop that goat because of the stereotype. They really do see Allah written on sheep and goats. And we have some Hindus who believe Ram is everywhere. For example, I just recently heard the name Ramses, the great pharaoh, was named after Lord Ram.
आपने इजिप्ट का नाम लिया तो इजिप्ट में फेराहो किंग्स होते हैं. फेराहो का पहला किंग कौन माना जाता है जहां से फेराहो डायनेस्टी शुरू हुई? राम से. RAMSE.
राम से 1, 2, 3 सारे थे उनके.
राम आ गया ना.
And maybe there's some other religious people as well who associate these coincidences with their gods. So I was wondering, why do religious people do this? I think they do this because obviously there is no actual physical evidence of their god's existence. No god has ever turned up in front of the White House and held a press conference and said, hey, my name is Allah or Yahweh or Ram or Krishna or whatever. No god has ever done that. So they're left with these unfalsifiable beliefs of convenience that, oh, God doesn't show up because he doesn't want to reveal himself to you. It's like saying, I'm not going to slap you, not because I can't slap you because you're stronger than me and I'm worried about your retaliation, but because I don't want you to have the honor of getting slapped by me. So religious people don't have anything to show for. So what they do, they rely on these unfalsifiable, stupid beliefs. In other words, delusions. Oh, Jesus appeared on a toast. Allah's name appeared on sheep. But anyway, that's how it is. So have a look at this video. I think he's a Pakistani British Muslim. And like any other Muslim, they have to put themselves in the center of everything. And they have to make everything go around them as if the whole world is out to get them. And I think that behavior has been shown by other religious people as well. Like Christians believe that Antichrist is coming, or some evil people sitting in those very long tables deciding the fate of the world. And they have these evil ambitions. So this is my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think most religious people do indulge in that kind of behavior. But watch this video where this Pakistani British Muslim actually believes that Marks and Spencer, which is one of the largest British retail outlets, would print Allah on a toilet roll. So every time you go to do your business and then do your cleaning business, you insult or basically humiliate Allah. That's what he believes. Have a look at this video.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Brothers and sisters, recently I bought toilet tissue from Marks Spencer's, as you can see below, Marks Spencer's, and subhanAllah, when I opened one of them, it has the name of Allah, as you can see. So please, brothers and sisters, prevent yourself from buying this particular toilet tissue, or try boycott Marks Spencer's, inshallah, because subhanAllah, every toilet tissue has the name of Allah in it. Thank you very much. Please share this video. Barakallahu.
Yes, it does look like Allah, but then as you can see, there's another angle of that. It doesn't quite look like Allah. And then there is this other indentation where it definitely does not look like Allah because one of the lam's stick is actually missing. So my dear fellow Muslims, I know you see Allah everywhere. If it's not on toilet paper, then it's in the clouds and the sheep and in the mountains. Yes, that's happened too. On toast, yes. Roti, the round bread that we make in India and Pakistan. They see that everywhere. But let's just think about it critically. These guys are massive critical thinkers when it comes to believing the official Western narrative that, hey, we don't want to kill every Palestinian. We just want to kill Hamas soldiers, but as a result, unfortunately, a lot of civilians end up dying. But that's not our main intention. But they're like, no, 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 no. They would find every possibility under the sun to go against the official narrative. So they become the most critical people of all time. So one of the largest British retail outlets with a country that has a very radicalized, dogmatic Muslim population, roughly around about 7%, would go out of their way to do something as offensive and provocative and as outrageous as printing the name of Allah or Muhammad on toilet paper. So every time you go to the toilet, you smear his name with poop. They would do that. Why? Because they hate Islam so much that they would risk the company's not only reputation, but also financial health. Nobody wants that, because a company's first and foremost priority is to increase profitability so your share prices go up, so you can pay dividends to your shareholders, etc. But anything remotely close to this would destroy your business. All for what? Because you hate Allah and Muhammad and you want to poke Muslims so discreetly that they don't even know? What's the point of it? If you want to insult and humiliate someone, then you make sure they know that you're insulting and humiliating them, right? Otherwise, if you're just doing it behind closed doors and nobody knows, what's the point of it? Secondly, this is not some random person who went inside Marks and Spencer's toilet paper factory and he just deliberately made these indentations of Allah and Muhammad on a few hundred toilet rolls. This obviously doesn't work that way, yeah? They have to make a die to make sure that every toilet paper gets that indentation. And then it's going to involve a lot of other people. There's going to be physical evidence. And then you would think that at some point, some woke working in there, or you don't even have to be a woke, you just have to be a decent person, to blow the whistle and your plan is out. And again, this is why I said that most religious people tend to be conspiratorial. They always believe that there is this secret society, that people out there concocting their evil plans to take over the world, when in reality, the truth is actually a lot scarier than that. There is no one in control. All the bad things that happen to us, they do happen because bad things happen. So anyways, it just doesn't make any sense. Retail outlets with a board of directors, probably might be some influential Muslim shareholders in that company too, would do that. It just doesn't make any sense. But secondly, let's just assume that they did do it. So what's his solution? Hello, dear Muslims, don't wipe your bum with toilet paper that's got Muhammad or Allah written on it. Okay. But how are you going to stop hundreds of thousands of other non-Muslim British people who are smearing the most powerful entity in the universe with their feces? Is that how weak your God is? He can't do anything? All he can do is blow a whistle to some random British Pakistani so he can make a video on Twitter? Is that it? Muslims insult their God more than any ex-Muslim or non-Muslim or an atheist Christian Jew can insult their God. But I think it just goes back to your natural disposition. And we all know how this Muslim integration in Britain turned out. They did not adopt any local British values. They are still loyal to their own religion. And because of that, there's bound to be some side effects. And one of the side effects is that they feel that every non-Muslim is out there to get them, to insult their God. And based on these paranoid fears, they behave the way they do. Regardless, that was an incredibly stupid, yet funny and depressing video at the same time. Hope you like this video. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to support my channel, you can be my patron by going to patreon.com/Haris Sultan. And you can also buy me a coffee. Until next time, ta-da. If you would like to support my work, you can become my patron by going to patreon.com/Haris Sultan, or you can simply buy me a coffee.